What is up everyone, welcome back to another unboxing slash review video. This time I got a new 6 string I want to show you guys, which originally I wasn't gonna do this video at all, but new guitar, it's always a great day, and why gatekeep? The reason I got a new 6 string is because I sold my LTD EC500. Nothing wrong with the guitar actually can punch through walls, but I wanted to try the Les Paul Eclipse body shape, and in the end it wasn't like comfortable as I thought it was gonna be. I'm used to playing the classical position, but it didn't work out, so whatever. So the title of the video is because yes, there's a lot of videos of this particular model, but not enough videos about this particular color, which I wonder what color can it be. So yeah, check it out, my new guitar. I present to you the Schecter C1 Platinum. Now, it's a mere coincidence that I got another Schecter. Yes, I feel like a brand ambassador, like a spokesperson. I'm not trying to sell you a Schecter yet. I was really, curious about this guitar for a while. I wanted this guitar for a while, but I was hesitant because of the color. So this guitar comes in 4 or 5 colors, I think, like black, blue, white, green, and purple. So in the Guitar Center website, when you click on the picture, like it looks like a dark purple, but when I would see it on Reverb, the listing, like it will be shown as this like kind of like faded magenta almost, which nothing wrong with it. You can see this slide is kind of like that color, but it's not what I actually wanted. So yeah, like the listing appeared at a great price, so I took the opportunity. The pictures, it looked like kind of like a dark purple, so it was kind of like a leap of faith, and I had to wait till seeing it in person. But yeah, if you were wondering or were curious about this guitar, in person it looks like this dark purple. It looks great. The reason for these pictures being like that is because they will actually put all the flashes and all the lights on the guitar, and obviously when you shine an object with a light, it makes it more brighter. But honestly, the pictures, they look like the guitar has been sitting in the sun for days, so it looked very unappealing to me, like all faded white-ish, I don't know. So let's go over the specs. We got Grover automatic tuners, we got a rosewood fretboard, we got a maple 3-piece neck, a thin C neck shape, 24 jumbo frets, Craft Tech XL black tusk nut, a set neck with ultra access, mahogany body, a Tone Pros T3 BP tom with string through body, bridge, and EMGs 81 and 85. Now, so far the specs are actually amazing. The neck, it's really smooth. I'm a shredder, so I like to be all over the place on the fretboard, and let me tell you guys, like the guitar is really, like the neck is really smooth, really. You can glide like up and down. I've seen a lot of other reviews of this model, and like, I don't know, people don't trash it, but they're like really like, oh, it's alright. Yes, there's personal preference, but I think like just reducing it to like it's okay, I don't think it's fair, because I think the guitar is really great. And also the thin C neck shape, obviously in your guitar journey, as you get more advanced, you kind of like start looking into more detailed specs, and all guitars are different, and I gotta say the thin C, it's really comfortable. I like it, and I'll go over some other specs as the video goes on. So random, the guitar has like this weird like kind of like reaches. You see my 7 strings like kind of flat. This one has like this reaches. Nothing wrong with it, I just think it's like weird but cool. I like it. For the tones, I'll be using R-Type Gojira, and for the cleans, I gotta say I'm not much of someone who plays cleans a lot, but I gotta say like the EMG 85, the neck pickup, I don't know why it sounds amazing. I like it. Now for the distortion, I know there's been a lot of like discussion on the EMGs. And again, I feel like a spokesperson, like a brand ambassador for EMGs, which I'm not, maybe yet, but not trying to sell you guys anything or the EMGs or Schecter. I'm just saying that don't be afraid of the EMGs. I know a lot of you are like going on the path of like progressive metal or like gent, which is fine, you know, to each their own. I'm just saying like EMGs can definitely handle like, you know, heavy distortion. And just gonna throw it out there as an example, Tosin Abasi used EMGs in the early days of Animals as Leaders, so you know, they're actually good. Obviously later you can change them to where you want. Seymour Duncan's, Bare Knuckle, Fishman, all of them are amazing. I'm just saying, let's not trust the EMGs because I feel like they're like the classic active pickup, you know. Now I'm gonna show you guys the high fret access test, and if you guys are new to this, it's basically me playing or attempting to play in the higher frets to see if it's comfortable to play. Not necessarily because I like to, you know, play crazy stuff or like write crazy stuff. It's just that when I get a new guitar, you know, I like to be able to play or use the whole guitar, if you know what I mean. Now I'm gonna go against this term of the set neck with ultra access. I think it's a reach. Yes, I can, you know, reach the higher frets, but calling it ultra access, I think it's not right because it's not ultra access. Another model of the Schecter that I think has ultra access, which I don't know if it's called in the specs of the guitar, is a SLS Evil Twin. I mentioned it before. That guitar is amazing. Oh, you know, I'm gonna use an example of another brand, another signature, former signature, RC7, the Rusty Cooley from the guitars, the RC7. Obviously, that guitar is like was specifically made for Rusty Cooley because he does all these like extreme like stretches in the higher frets. That is ultra access, I'm gonna say. So, not trying to like be mean towards Schecter, but I feel like ultra access is kind of a reach. He actually has on the back guitar is like carved, that's comfortable, which on other guitars just like kind of like the block, and this one is kind of like carved in a curved shape. So yes, it's comfortable, but ultra access, I don't think so. And now to take it even further with the distortion, I don't think you guys see the vision with the EMGs. If you like to play in like lower tunings or drop tunings, EMGs can definitely take the beating. You know, they can handle those extreme like drop tunings, like I don't know, drop C, drop B, drop A even. You need to see the vision in here. Well, that's it for the video, guys. I just wanted to show you guys my new purchase, my new weapon, my new axe, my new guitar. I don't know how many nicknames have we established for guitars during the past years, but yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun, and I think I'm satisfied with this purchase, and I'm gonna keep this one for a while. I'm really enjoying playing in the drop B, playing some Slipknot or whatnot. So yeah, guys, let me know if you have this guitar, if you find it as fun as I do. If not, please let me know what is that you don't like. So yeah, that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.